Raised in Kenya as Solomon hits both free throws. He's feeling it today.
He is feeling it today.
Back to a one-point game. Southern Miss with a 7 of the ball game. Nevada originally was the destination of Ayaro Phillips, a junior from New Orleans who spent last year at a junior college. He's in the middle for Flowers. Newbill on the dribble. Foul line pull-up shot short over Carter. Gutierrez secures the board underneath for Cal. Jorge leads up the right side for Carter in transition. Drives. His runner double pump shot off the window and in right side of the key. And Nigel Carter gives the Bears their first lead at 18-17. Timeout Southern Miss, and Larry Eustace right in the grill of DJ Newbill, his small forward. During this timeout, it's a full timeout by Southern Miss. So we'll take the break as well. 12:27 to go in the half. Bears up 1 on the Cal Sports Network from IMG College.
I just saved on my favorite.
Diapers. So I bought my baby a new
chainsaw, and they marked down the best nail
polish. 2 for the price of 1.
People love to talk about great deals. And if you talk to your neighbors, some of them are bound to tell you about State Farm. Thanks to discounts of up to 40%. Switching to State Farm could save you hundreds. No wonder 40 million drivers trust State Farm. That's more drivers than Geico and Progressive combined. So ask a neighbor, then go to discountdoublecheck.com or call 1-800-STATE-FARM.
Discount percentage and availability may vary by state.
You're listening to the Cal Sports Network from IMG College.
I don't think there's anybody alive right now who's not thinking about the environment.
Well, it's better for the environment than getting out there and polluting with all that traffic. When you ride BART, it really does help the environment.
Definitely environmentally friendly.
BART's the way to go.
The more people take BART and they use less fossil fuels,
you're not contributing to the pollution.
BART is the answer to that.
BART runs on electricity.
no exhaust fumes coming out of BART trains.
Helps the environment. Riding BART will definitely do that.
But I'm contributing to the solution.
BART is green, BART is good.
BART, and you're there.
At Colliers International, the Bay Area's leading real estate firm for over 35 years, we understand it takes an entire team to produce success on the court. As a proud partner with Golden Bear Basketball, we embrace the principles of discipline, integrity, sacrifice, and preparedness. We try to perfect our game to create more success for our clients. Whether you need to buy, sell, lease, manage, appraise, or finance a commercial property, Colliers is the right team for you. Colliers International. We work from tip-off to the final whistle for our clients.
Southern Miss with the ball, driving in for the top. Angelo Johnson into the lane. His runner from 5 over Solomon, no good. Solomon rebounds. Solomon leads up the right side. Gutierrez drives in. Bears up 1, approaching 12 minutes to go in the first half, 18-17. Smith at the top, backs it away against Lachey Page, a sophomore. 6'2" guard is in for Southern Miss. Right corner for Solomon. Drives baseline against Newbill, cut off. Right of the key goes for Bach. Bach fakes a pass. Phillips looking around, and Bach moves into the paint, cut off. Carter at the top, drives. Right corner, Solomon. A 3 on the way. Is an air ball pulled down by Page for Southern Miss. Drops it off for Johnson. Newbill front court left for the Golden Eagles. Newbill, baseline left, Ayaro Phillips. Moves in against Solomon, left of the lane. His runner too strong. Got his own miss down the right. Shot blocked by Solomon, but a foul the Bears. 2 free throws for Southern Miss. Timeout on the floor. 11:28 to go for today's game. Brought to you in part by Bank of the West, a proud sponsor of Cal Athletics. Bank of the West. Show your pride and do your school pride. Throws for Josimar Ayarza, 79% from the line this year. First shot good, and we're tied at 18. Ayarza, who went to Cuesta Junior College. Double figures in 4 of the 7 Golden Eagle games so far this year. Second one in, and the Golden Eagles go back in front at 19-18. It's Smith, Gutierrez, Carter, Bach, and Solomon right now for Cal. Full court pressure from Southern Miss. Smith trapped in the backcourt, tries to dribble through it. Across left side, goes for Carter, breaks the press. Into the front court, now drops it off for Smith. Smith to the top. Off to his right against Lachey Page. Solomon to the top, guarded by Ayarza. Carter left wing. He's matched up with senior Saquon Stone. Right baseline open, 15-footer. Gutierrez good. Wide open, sticks it to put Cal up 20-19.
Excellent timing on that baseline cut. The pass was right on the money when Jorge was open and ready to shoot it.
Here's Ayarza at the top for Southern Miss. Left wing Stone, not much of an offensive threat. Baseline left pump fake. Ayarza gets Solomon to fly by, then gets clobbered inside. No call, and they're calling a block shot for Solomon. The ball goes out of bounds.
Wow.
Gary Franklin comes back for Gutierrez, and the Southern Miss bench going, what the heck was that?
Well, I'm a little surprised, too. There was a lot of contact.
Page out there for Southern Miss, along with Johnson, Stone, Ayarza, and Phillips. Phillips, who started 3 games as a freshman in Nevada a couple of years ago. 2-3 zone for the Bears off the inbound. Lob into the top 4, Lachey Page. 6'2 sophomore, another JC transfer. Right wing with the ball outside the arc against the zone. Page. Johnson to the top, swings it left for Stone. Doesn't even look at the basket. Johnson at the top. 8 to shoot. Phillips right elbow. Spins on Solomon. Johnson with 5 to shoot. To his right off a screen. Pull up 18-footer. Moving to his right. Rattles out. But a put back down the right. Spins out for Ayarza. And the rebound cleared by Bach for Cal.
Get off my Bach, he says.
Waits for traffic to clear and gets it to Smith. Spins into the front court against Johnson. Solomon at the top. Pressured by Ayarza. And a foul off the ball and a hold underneath called against Lachey Page for denying Franklin to the post. First on Page. 6 on Southern Miss. Camp comes back. He's giving Solomon a breather, and Solomon really did a nice job.
He did. He got it cut to his lip, it looks like, too.
Baseline left throw in for Cal. It'll be Franklin to trigger the inbound pass. Camp in there with his 2 fouls. Cal leading it by 1. Off the inbound, Carter, left corner. Lines up a long 2. That one's long, and the weak side rebound cleared by Ayarza for Southern Miss. Johnson attacks down the center to the top, backs it away from Smith. Ayarza thought about the 3. Stone left wing, off a screen to the top. Drives at Camp, stumbles inside. They're calling a foul on Camp, and that's 3 on Harper. No, they're not getting Harper. They're getting it against Carter for the reach-in helping out. First on Nigel Carter, and a 1-and-1 for Saquon Stone. And Stone, who as a freshman put up a career-high 22 in a game against UTEP. 81 career starts. Conference USA all-defensive team last year. Second one on the way, and it's in. He hits both ends to put Southern Miss back in front, 21-20, midway through the first half. Here's Brandon Smith splitting a double team, getting near midcourt, getting it across left side against Lachey Page. Left wing, Smith with a dribble, cuts to the top. Left corner goes for Carter, who steps out against Ayarza. At the top, Smith to his left. Left wing looks to drive left of the lane, drops it off for Carter, circles to the top. Right wing for Franklin, fires a 3, that's long, and a weak side rebound cleared by Page for Southern Miss. Down the center, Johnson. Stone, bounce pass inside for Phillips, left block. Moves in against Bach. Turn hook fadeaway is banked in straight on by Ayero Phillips. 23-20 Southern Miss, 9:20 to go first half. Here is Brandon Smith across midcourt. The top against Lachey Page. Right elbow back to the basket for Camp. Hands off for Smith, right wing. Brandon Smith backs it away. Bounce pass for Camp, right baseline against Ayarza. Backs him in, goes middle. Pump fake up and under. Fouled as he got knocked to the deck throwing a shot up. 2 free throws for Camp. Eustace wanted an offensive foul against Camp, but won't get it. Fouls on Ayarza. His second. And 2 free throws for Camp. So Josemar Ayarza with 2 fouls now. Leading foul shooter in the Pac-10, Camp shooting 2 here. Left-handed stroke for Harper Camp. And the junior's first one on the way, and it's in. Nothing but net. Harper's first point. Crabb comes back for Carter. Gutierrez for Smith, and Bach leaves as Sanders Friesen comes back. Bears have the starting 5 on the floor.
Yeah, and that's a little unusual, 9 minutes to go in a half, maybe to have your starters intact, but because of foul trouble and the other rotations, it ends up being this way. Let's see if the Bears substitute down the stretch. I would imagine at some point Harper Camp will come back out to try to prevent him from getting that 3rd foul before the half. Now the officials are going to
they're discussing who the foul was on. And they gave it to Ayarza, which is his second. And Southern Miss is contesting it was another player and not Ayarza who committed the foul. So they're checking a monitor. Now this game is not on TV, and there are a couple of cameras for our online feed through calbears.com. So that's what they are viewing to see who the foul was on. 9:02 to go first half, 23-21. Cal leading Southern Miss, or Cal trailing Southern Miss rather. And one more shot coming for Harper Camp. Speaking of CalBears.com, Cal Athletics has a new home for the most online audio-video coverage, your favorite Cal sports. You can go to the same monitor the referees look at to determine if they got the call right. Cal Bears All Access brings you live game coverage plus features and highlights. Log on to CalBears.com/All Access. With Cal Bears All Access, you're a fan no matter where you live. They didn't have to log on. It was already courtside available to them on the monitor. But you can look at the same thing they were just looking at.
Are fans allowed to vote and pass that along to the officials? Maybe to put a little input from the fan-friendly website?
So they're looking to see who the foul was on. If it stands with Ayarza, it is his second. And if it's not, well, I think it would be Phillips. Would it be his first? But there is some discussion.
Well, while we have this opportunity, we should congratulate the women's volleyball team. Rich Feller and the company haven't lost a set in the NCAA tournament. They go to the Final Four for the second time in 4 years. So congratulations to Rich Feller and the volleyball team.
And Rich is here today watching this game as I see tennis coach Peter Wright, men's tennis coach Peter Wright in the baseline over here off to our left, right near the Cal bench. Larry Spalding, one of the officials, says, let's go. And I'm assuming they got it right because they're not correcting the foul, and it stands Ayarza's second in the team 7.
Meanwhile, Harper Camp, you talk about freezing a free throw shooter. It's been about 3 minutes since he made the first of 2.
Newbill comes back for Southern Miss. He's in for Ayarza, who leads with the 2 fouls. For the Golden Eagles, they have Paige Horton, Stone, Newbill, and Phillips on the floor. One more shot for Camp. Bears down 2, 9:02 to go first half. So here's Harper Camp. Picked up 2 early fouls. Second shot on the way from Harper. It's in. Didn't matter. Didn't nice him. Bears are 6 of 6 in the line. 23-22 Southern Miss. Across the midcourt, R.L. Horton jogs into the front court against Gutierrez. Off to his left behind a Stone screen. Picks up his dribble. Left wing hands off for Newbill. Dribbles to the top. Hands it off for Phillips. Isolated against Sanders Friesen. Right wing Page. Double team. Throws right corner for Phillips against Camp. At the top, Stone swings to left for Horton. Drives at Crab. Left block. Splits a double team. Missed the runner. Rebound Gutierrez, who got hit in the face on the rebound by Phillips. And Gutierrez will shoot a 1-and-1. It's the 8th team foul in the Golden Eagles.
And Jorge,
first on Phillips.
Yeah, Jorge took one of the chops, and sometimes he acts a little. This is no acting job there. He was in there with 2 Golden Eagles, and elbows were flying, and he caught one of them. And will take his time heading to